The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers video series, Abacus as a Mathematical Tool. Title of the video, Fraction Division, Fractions Involving 0. Example, 691 divided by 105 divided by 361 by 70. In the earlier examples, we dealt with the fractions where the whole numbers were large numbers. In this exercise, let us take up higher fractions that involve 0. Let us take the problem 691 by 105 divided by 361 by 70. Let us change the fractions into improper fractions. Here, multiply the whole number and the first fraction 6 with the denominator of the first fraction, that is 105, and the multiplied value is 630. Now we have to add the numerator value 91 to this, and the improper fraction becomes 721 by 105. Let us take the second fraction 661 by 70. In order to convert this into an improper fraction, multiply 3 and 70, which is 210, plus numerator value of the second fraction, that is 61, and therefore the improper fraction is 271 divided by 70. You will get the improper fractions 721 by 105, which is the dividend, and 271 by 70, which is the divisor. Now invert the divisor. Then 271 will become 70 by 271. Now consider 721 divided by 105 and 70 by 271 as a new pair of fractions and apply the multiplication rules. Before multiplying, let us explore the possibility of cancellation. There is a common divisor 7 between the denominator of the first fraction and numerator of the second fraction. When we use the cancellation, the first fraction becomes 721 by 15 and the second fraction becomes 10 by 271. This may be further simplified by using the common divisor 5. That means the first fraction will become 721 by 3 and the second fraction will become 2 by 271. Therefore, the multiplied value becomes 1442 divided by 813. In this problem, we had a cancellation 2 times. First time we used 7 and second time we used 5. Suppose the child has missed the second level cancellation and stopped only with the first level cancellation. In that case, the fractions should have been treated as 721 by 15 and 10 by 271. If the child has gone with that as the fractions, then the multiplied value should have become 7210 divided by 4065. Now, with the two fractions, the second one we got is having larger value than the first one, which has lower value. Whatever we do, we will get the same results. Now, if we take 7210 by 4065 as the dividend and divisor, what will happen? Let us set the dividend 7210 in the right extreme of the abacus and set the divisor 4065 in the left extreme of the abacus. Let us take the highest digit of the dividend 7 and the highest digit of the divisor 4. As 4 is less than 7, let us set the dividend by skipping a column to the left of the number 7. As there is only one 4 in 7, let us take it as the quotient. Now multiply 1 with the divisor 4065, that is 4065, and this should be subtracted from the dividend 7210. For subtracting 4 from 7, let us clear 5 in the upper abacus in the thousands column and add 1 in the lower abacus. Now we subtract 0 from 2. That does not change the value. For subtracting 6 from 1 in the tens column, we have to clear 1 in the hundreds column and add 4 in the tens column. That is, add 5 in the upper abacus in the tens column and clear 1 in the same column. Finally, we have to subtract 5 from 0. That is not possible in the units column, and therefore clear 1 in the tens column, for which we have to clear 5 in the upper abacus and add 4 in the lower abacus, and finally add 5 in the units column. That is, we are left with 3145 as the numerator and 4065 as the denominator. As 5 is a common denominator, we can use cancellation and divide both the numerator and the denominator by 5, which gives 629 by 813. The result is 629 divided by 813. We started with the fractions dealing with the 0, and the division process too involved the dividend and divisor having zeros. But the calculation was not complicated, and this kind of experience will improve the skills and insights of visually impaired children in handling the abacus. What we have done here, we did a cancellation process before we started the actual division process, and in the results also we did a cancellation. So there are two cancellations involved. If the child is able to realize that there are two cancellations possible before getting into the division process, then the calculation becomes simple. Let us demonstrate that in the next video using the same example.